And Le Mans, or the full-size Bonnevilles and Catalinas. They all have the Pontiac mark of distinction, and right now, they all have super prices you'll go bananas over. So come on, see for yourself at Howard Wilson Pontiac near the corner of Route 224 at 7230 Market Street and... Go bananas! Buy a new auto now and save!
Second half getting ready to go underway. The same starting lineups for both teams. Stoops, Finnerty, Ritter, Lisco, and Pelini for Cardinal Mooney. Tony Sandy, Dave Sandy, Nick Matasco, Lynn Murray, and Jimmy Stickle for the Wilson Redmen. Ken Lisco and Jim Stickle at center floor. The tap was out of bounds, and they're going to say it belongs to Wilson. I thought they should have done it again because it went beyond both players.
Yeah.
Wilson will go from right to left, Mooney from left to right as you face your radio here for the final 16 minutes of the district title game. Matasco sideline right to Jim Stickle with a left-hand dribble. Jimmy holds up top now to Tony Sandy. Tony back to Stickle on the right sideline. Looking for help inside, goes outside instead to Dave Sandy. Sandy spins on Ritter. Ritter cuts him off and Stoops comes up with a steal. Down the floor, challenges Murray. No, but Murray just picked up his fourth personal foul. Bob Stoops made the smart play. He knew Lynn Murray had 3 fouls, so he went after him, and he forced Lynn to foul, Bob, and Lynn now has 4 personal fouls. And that immediately will get Harvey Satterwhite up off the bench of Dick Franco's. And he'll come into the ball game. Bob Stoops, who had 4 points in the first half, will go to the line to shoot 2.
You know, Jack, in the Wilson ball game, the first upset that Wilson pulled off, again, Lynn Murray was on the bench in foul trouble in the third quarter, and Harvey Satterwhite came off with Joe Olichak and helped out. So you never know. Wilson's shown that even in foul trouble, they can play strong.
Stoops missed the first free throw. He'll try and split the pair. Mooney now 3 of 5 from the line, make it 4 of 6 as Bobby Stoops hits for his 5th point. And a 2-point Mooney lead at 26-24. Matasco working real hard against Stoops into the forecourt sideline left to Tony Sandy. Inside to Harvey Satterwhite. Mike Ritter banged it away from behind, and it came loose to Greg Finnerty. Finnerty with the basketball off to Bobby Stoops. Bob between the circles. Tells Lisco to get in at the high post at the top of the circle. The Ritter right sideline. In the lane, ball stolen by Satterwhite. Good defensive play by Harvey to make up for the defense, the offensive lap a few moments ago. Matasco into the right corner to Dave Sandy. Dave dribbles to the wing and off to his brother Tony. Tony holds. Ball stolen by Stoops. Stoops down the floor on Matasco, and a foul on Nick Matasco. Nick Matasco called for his first foul, and Dick Franco wants time. 6:53 to go here in the third quarter. The score, Cardinal Mooney 26, Wilson 24.
Go bananas! Buy a new auto now and save! If this is your year for a new car, now's the perfect time to get one at Howard Wilson Pontiac and Boardman. Because General Manager Del Oaks and new car sales manager Terry Harmon are going to land us with super deals. Firebirds, Sunbirds, Bonnevilles, Catalinas, they're all super low priced. Come on out and see for yourself at Howard Wilson Pontiac near the corner of Route 224 at 7230 Market Street and... let's go!
6:53 to go here in the third quarter, and Dick Franco quickly calls timeout, Denny, because again, at the start of this half, having a little trouble getting his ball club settled down. They're making a couple of quick turnovers, 3 of them.
Sluggishness, Jack. They come off the second floor, and I guess the adrenaline just isn't flowing as early as they'd like it to. You mentioned about Satterwhite's steal. It was really Nicky Matasco that made that play. Matasco positioned Satterwhite because Satterwhite, again, a little bit unfamiliar, having not playing as much as Lynn Murray. With credit, Matasco playing heads-up basketball.
The foul occurred before the shot. It was an inbound play. The ball comes in and Stoops fires from way outside. No, Dave Sandy, the rebound for Wilson. Dave Crawford is in the ball game for the Redmen and replaces Tony Sandy. The Dave Sandy on the right sideline. Dave back to Nick Matasco. Nicky looking for somebody inside. Goes cross-court to Crawford to Stickle on the baseline, and he hands it back to Crawford. Dave dribbling up against Greg Finnerty. Around him, Matasco picks to Stickle on the right side. Back up top to Matasco. Nick holds into the right corner to Sandy. He hands it back to Matasco. They're working the weave, trying to run pickers around the lane. Stickle in the lane, running gun, good. Jimmy Stickle with 8. And we are tied at 26, the second tie of the ball game. Ritter on the right sideline to Stoops up top. In the lane to Lisco. Ball loose. It comes back out to Stoops. Left sideline, Finnerty. Underneath, and from behind, Jim Stickle is called for the foul. Jim Stickle picks up his first, and quickly Wilson has 3 team fouls. We had no bonus shooting in the first half, but at this rate, Cardinal Mooney is quickly going to go to the line in the second half. Greg Finnerty, the inbound to the left of the basket. His inbound pass is stolen by Dave Sandy on a nice play, but Melvin said he was standing on the baseline when he saved the ball. The Wilson fans down in that corner didn't really like it. Finnerty holds, gets it in to Ritter. Back up to Pelini and now to Bob Stoops. 5:50 to go in the third quarter. Right wing Finnerty, Dave Crawford with the steal. Crawford down the floor, drives, puts it up, no. Rebound goes off of who? They say Harvey Satterwhite. So the ball comes back to Cardinal Mooney on the dead ball rebound. Into the time zone, Bobby Stoops inside to Lisco. And he runs into Dave Crawford, and Dave jumping up as Lisco moved. He caught Lisco with his knee and got the foul.
Just like in the Harding game, too, Jack, it was foul shots that Harding needed down the stretch and didn't get them. And now Mooney's going into the bonus situation after this.
Jerry Williams now into the ball game for the first time, replacing Greg Finnerty. Passing the lane to Lisco, no. Rebound volleyball all the way outside to Stoops. In the left corner, Pelini working against Dave Sandy. Sandy's done a good job of shutting down Pelini. Right wing Lisco, long jumper, good. Denny Lisco with 9. Mooney leads by 2, 28-26. Crawford beats the press with a pass to Stickle into the forecourt. Jimmy holds on the left wing, up top to Dave Crawford. The junior working against Jerry Williams. The 2 little guys out on the floor now. Stickle into the left corner to Nick Matasco. Nicky dribbles it back outside. Mooney is now in a man-to-man. Matasco in a baseline against Stoops, dribbled it right out of bounds and lost it. Turnover number 14 on the Redmen, their 4th of the third quarter here. We've got just under 5 minutes to go. 4:45 to go in the third period. Williams and Stoops play catch out front. Jerry down the lane, puts it up over Satterwhite. No. Got a whistle, and underneath we've got a foul. The foul on who? I don't even know what that was about. Marty Johnson came over to Dick Franklin and said he made a mistake. He was going to call a foul and didn't. The whistle was blown to the dead ball, and they'll get it back out. Cardinal Mooney will inbound on the baseline. They lob it into Jerry Williams up top. He and Stoops play catch. Bobby back to Jerry Williams. Jerry at the top of the circle. Jump shot, in and out. Rebound, Dave Sandy for Wilson. Sandy with rebound number 7. Down the floor to Satterwhite. Harvey into the lane, puts it up. Yes, and Denny Lisco got him for the foul. Great move by Harvey Satterwhite. His first field goal. And Lisco picks up his 3rd personal foul. And that will bring Mike Savino off the bench, and I'm sure he'll replace Lisco.
Jack, I look across the way and I see Ray and Coach, who I'm sure Frank Sigletti sitting in his glory, just wondering about last night and what's coming up against Latin and Canton. And he's sitting back with a smile on his face because he faced this Wilson team twice this year and beat them both times. So you know that he's got to be proud of his guys.
Harvey Satterwhite with a 3-point play opportunity to put Wilson back in the lead. He does. Harvey with 3. Wilson leads by a point, 29-28. 4:20 to go in the third period. Williams with a high dribble. Into the corner on the baseline. Pelini puts up the 12-footer. Yes. Vince Pelini with his first basket since the first quarter. He's got 6 points. Mooney regains the lead at 30-29. In the backcourt, Matasco on the baseline to Crawford. In the lane to Satterwhite. Going inside, gets it to Stickle. Up over Ritter, no. Rebound on the baseline. Sandy back up. He was fouled by Ritter. The ball did not go in, but the foul on Mike Ritter is his 2nd and the team's 2nd. And that will send Dave Sandy to the line. Sandy, the leading scorer in the ball game with 13, and get the score here in the second half. He'll go 2 times, line left. He is 1 for 1 from the line for the Redmen. The sophomore left-hander takes a look. Studies that basket, puts the ball into the air off the front of the rim short. So So he'll try and split the pair and tie the ball game. We've been tied 3 times at 6, 26, and 28. 6, Sandy. Puts it up. Good. We are tied at 30. 3:55 to go in the third period. Down the floor to Pelini in the baseline on the right side. Matalsko cuts him off and they go back outside. Jerry Williams between the circle. Lob to Pelini on the baseline. Fake slice on Satterwhite to Stoops. Long jumper, no. Rebound. Matalsko down the floor to Crawford. He drives and he's fouled by Jerry Williams. But he stops the layup. Jerry Williams, who is a great runner. He's got blinding speed. The little guy simply outran Dave Crawford. He got the foul, but he stopped at least the sure 2 points, and maybe will force Crawford a little more pressure at the line.
Sometimes you question an ability like that too, Jack. You know, come into the lineup and pick up a foul, and Jerry goes to sit down now. But you're right about his speed. He moves, and picking up that kind of foul, in a sense, stops momentum too.
But Crawford banks the first one home, and young Dave has his first point of the night. Greg Finnerty has replaced Jerry Williams in the lineup. 31-30 Wilson. Crawford again, no. Rebound, Vince Pelini. Wilson on top by a point. Long lob down the floor. Crawford knocks it out of bounds and a good defensive play. Dave Crawford missed 4 games down the stretch with the flu. He's been a big help to the Wilson Redmen in the Boardman game and again tonight against Cardinal Mooney. Stoops outside to Mike Scavina. Lob cross court to Pelini in the left corner. He drives inside. Crawford banks the ball loose to Matalsko. Back to Crawford. He drives. Missed the layup. Rebound Stoops. Bobby with the ball back as the running game picks up. Down the floor to Ritter. Ritter back outside. Scavina's 10-footer, no. Pelini the rebound. Goes up and he was fouled from behind by Dave Crawford. Crawford picks up his second, and that puts Wilson over the limit foul-wise. We're going to have a timeout before any shot. 3:08 to go here in the third quarter. The score, the Wilson Redmen 31, the Mooney Cardinals 30.
Proudly of Howard Wilson Pontiac invites you to see what Going Bananas is all about, because his general manager, Del Oaks, and his new car sales manager, Terry Harmon, are doing just that, with deals on 78 Pontiacs, no matter what kind of Pontiac you're interested in. You'll go bananas over the super deals you'll find in Howard Wilson Pontiac, so get a deal with a real appeal at Howard Wilson Pontiac, 7230 Market Street, Portland.
3:08 to go here in the third quarter. I have 5 team fouls. I checked with the scores table. They said 4 and 3. So apparently we got a mistake here someplace. But we'll let it go. We'll try and find it out. We got 1 too many, Dick. I'll have to check it out. In any event, Vince Pelini will go to the line to shoot 2. He has 6 points in the ball game. 2 of 2 for the line. Might have 1 too many on Dave Crawford. I don't know.
I've got 2 on Crawford as well.
Vince Pelini, line right. First foul shot, front of the rim, the glass is good. Pelini with 7. And 3 of 3 from the line. Mooney is 5 of 7. 5 of 8 as he missed the second one, and Stickle gets the rebound for Wilson. Off to Nick Matalsko. Matalsko down to the baseline against Stoops. Back outside to Satterwhite. Harvey into the lane. Can't shoot. Gets it back out to Nick Matalsko. Nicky and Sandy work a handoff on the left wing. Looking inside for a cutter. They go baseline right to Dave Sandy. Back out to Dave Crawford. 2:44 to go in the period. Stickle hands back to Crawford in the right corner. Looking inside for somebody. Ritter trying for the steal. He couldn't run the ball down out of bounds. He banged it free away from Dave Sandy, but couldn't control the ball before it went out of bounds. 2:37 to go here in the third quarter. We are tied at 31. Stickle outside to Crawford. Back to Nick Matalsko, sideline right. Nick cross-court ball stolen by Pelini. Vince down the floor, drives. Matalsko got him to the foul. The Wilson fans thought it might have been a good block. But it is a foul on Nick Matalsko, and that's his first, and that's where I had the extra foul.
I have the same too then. All right.
So okay, that's only the first foul on Nick Matalsko, and Vince Pelini will go back to the line now. Mooney will be in the bonus for the rest of the game. Bellini's first foul shot is good. Vince now 4 of 5 from the line. 4 of 6 as he missed the second one, and the rebound comes down to Jim Stickle. 32-31 Mooney. 2:15 to go in the quarter. Into the corner, Stickle. Hands off to Crawford. Looking inside for a cutter. Mooney trying to clog it up. Around on Satterwhite pick. Matowsko back out to Satterwhite. Harvey on the line. Bounce pass. Bellini with a steal. 2-on-2 break. Vince to the hoop. Puts it up off the glass and good. Vince Bellini with a big drive. He's got 10. 6 this period. Mooney by 3. 34-31. 1:50 to go in the third period. Matowsko around to Satterwhite pick. Running good. First basket of night for Nick Matowsko. Wilson cuts the lead to 1. 34-33. 1:35 to go in the quarter. Ritter and Stoops play catch outside. In the lane to Lisco. Into the left corner, Finnerty. Long jumper short. Rebound, Harvey Satterwhite. Gets it off to Matowsko. 2-on-3 break. Nick to the top of the circle. Into the lane. Up over Stoops. No. Rebound, Bellini. Vince needs some help. He'll dribble it himself. Out of trouble. Now off to Bob Stoops. 1:15 to go in the third quarter. This half of action being brought to you by Howard Wilson Pontiac. Left corner, Vince Bellini. Against Denny on the baseline to the hoop. Puts it up, no. And we've got a blocking foul on Jim Stickle. The Wilson fans wanted the charge, but they call the blocking foul on Stickle, his second. And Bellini, the man who goes to the line a lot of times, is going there again. You are listening to this Class AAA district title game on WFMJ Radio, Youngstown, Ohio. Vince will be going to the line for his 7th and 8th free throws. He's made 4 of 6. He's got 10 points in the ball game, 6 this quarter. Still 6 as the first one is short off the front of the rim. Bellini takes a look again, 2 hands it up, front of the rim, no good again. So Vince has now missed 3 in a row and 4 of his last 5. Pass on the baseline to Dave Sandy, right to his hands and out of bounds. A tough turnover for the Redmen. Gives the ball back to Cardinal Mooney. Wilson trailing by a point. Mooney with the ball is going to try and pad their lead with 50 seconds to go in the quarter. Bob Stoops looks to the bench and he signaled a 1 with Bob Santor, so maybe this will be the last shot. Stoops into the right corner. Finnerty lost the handle on the ball trying to shoot it. It goes out of bounds and belongs to Wilson. And that did not delight Coach Santor because Bob wanted him to work for the last shot. Wilson with the ball is 35 to go in the third period. Matowsko outside. Now the Redmen will be working for the last shot perhaps. Half a minute to go in quarter number 3. Outside Crawford. Holding high. Holding. Gets it off to Stickle. Jimmy almost lost it out of bounds but gets it back. Hands to Crawford to Matowsko with 20 to go. Cross court to Crawford. Baseline to Stickle. He hands it back to Crawford with 15 in the period. Outside to Harvey Satterwhite. 10 seconds to go. Harvey dribbles down to the right side of the lane. Into the lane, needs help. Outside to Stickle. 5 on the clock to Matowsko. Dickey for the wing. No. Rebound, Ritter. That's the end of the third quarter. We've got 8 more minutes to play here at the Struthers Fieldhouse. It's still anybody's ball game. The score, the Mooney Cardinals 34, the Wilson Redmen 33.
Go bananas! Buy a new auto now and save! If this is your year for a new car, now's the perfect time to get one at Howard Wilson Pontiac and Boardman. Because General Manager Del Oaks and New Car Sales Manager Terry Harmon are going bananas with super deals. Firebirds, Sunbirds, Bonnevilles, Catalinas, they're all super low price. Come on out and see for yourself at Howard Wilson Pontiac near the corner of Route 224 at 7230 Market Street and... let's go!
Fourth and final period of action here at the Struthers Fieldhouse. A 1-point game, 34-33. We are at 1 point at halftime, 25-24. The Wheat team with 9 points in the quarter shooting in that period. Mooney was 3 of 15 for 20%. Wilson 3 of 10 for 30%. On the game, Wilson is 14 of 37 for 37.8%. Cardinal Mooney is 14 of 46. For 30.4%. So the advantage, the difference in the game right now is still at the foul line, where Mooney is up 1 at the line in free throws made, and that's been the difference in the game. Fourth quarter tap is controlled by Wilson. Nick Matasco into the right corner to Jim Stickle. He'll fire from there. No. Rebound. Ritter loses it in the lane. Comes outside to Pelini. Pelini down the floor to Ritter. And we've got an offensive foul on Vince Pelini as he tossed off to Greg Finnerty, who was ahead of the pack. He banged into Dave Crawford for the player control foul. First foul on Pelini. The fourth team foul. So both teams will be in the bonus from now on. Crawford into the forecourt. I feel Dave has made the difference in the game for Wilson. When they got into trouble, both times he's come into the game and sparked them. Outside, Crawford around him. Matasco pick, jumper, no. Rebound, the money man for the Cardinals, Vince Pelini. Off to Mike Ritter. Finnerty in the right corner. Can't shoot. Outside to Pelini. Pelini double pump in the lane, no. Rebound, Sandy for Wilson. Dave gets it off to Nick Matasco. Nick through the center circle. To Stickle, he didn't see the pass, but ran it down in the corner. Needs help. Gets it out to Dave Crawford. 7:10 to go in the game. Mooney by a point. Stickle on the baseline. Faces up on Pelini. Stops and holds. To Matasco against Stoops. Wilson trying to be patient, working for the shot. Dave Crawford bounce to Matasco. Left baseline. Nick to the top of the circle. Crawford down the lane. Blocked by Ritter. Ball comes free to Lisco. Mike Ritter, the defensive player in the front court for the Cardinals with a big block shot. The first one of the game, first one of the game for Cardinal Mooney. Lynn Murray going to come back into the ballgame. Lisco, turn around the lane, tried to pass it off to Pelini, and Sandy with a steal. Up to Matasco. To Sandy, baseline left, 12-footer, no. Rebound, Ritter. 2-on-1 break for Mooney. Ritter down the floor. Behind the back pass to Finnerty, no. And they call Ritter for the player control foul as Dave Crawford again draws the offensive foul. Foul on Mike Ritter is his third as Lynn Murray comes back into the ball game for Wilson, replacing Harvey Satterwhite. Harvey sits down with 3 points. Murray comes back with 5.
You're absolutely right, Jack, in the fact that you mentioned Dave Crawford as the spark plug off the bench, because on a number of times Mooney appeared to have momentum going. 2-on-1, 3-on-1 breaks, but Crawford somehow gets back in time to draw the offensive charge. That's twice, and both have been very costly fouls against the Cardinals.
And since the contact occurred after Ritter had gotten rid of the ball, Dave Crawford will shoot 1-and-1. The junior takes a long look. In and out. Rebound, Lisco for Mooney. Off to Bob Stoops. Bobby on the right wing, Finnerty. 20-footer, no. Air ball. Rebound, Sandy. Dave in the backcourt with 6:10 to go in the game. Matasco through the center circle. Sideline left to Stickle. Now back to Matasco to Crawford at the top of the key. Right corner, Stickle. He works inside. Turn around on Pelini. Short. Rebound, Lisco. The shooting is off for both clubs. We have yet to have a point here in the final period. We have played over 2 minutes. Left sideline, Ritter as Crawford almost steals Ritter's jumper. Good. Mike Ritter with a long-range jumper has 6. That's out of his territory, but Big Mike can a big hoop. 3-point Mooney lead, 36-33. Outside to Dave Crawford. David trying to get the Wilson offense going. On the left corner, Lynn Murray. Looking inside, Stickle turnaround over Pelini, no. Rebound loose on the floor, Ritter to Finnerty, took it away from Ritter. Up to Bob Stoops. Sideline right, Mike Ritter. Back out to Stoops. Lob into the left corner to Vince Pelini. Underneath, Lisco, turnaround, no, he traveled. No, they called a push on Jimmy Stickle before it. Okay, that's what caused the travel. Jimmy Stickle for his third personal, and that will put Ken Lisco to the line. I know he traveled, but now we know why.
I tell you what, Jack, these two officials tonight, Mr. Johnson and Mr. Eckert, is that his name? They did a fine job.
Woodrow Wilson has called time here with 5:09 remaining in the game. Cardinal Mooney with foul shots coming lead, 36, Wilson 33.
Oh, let's go bananas today. Jack Bradley of Howard Wilson Pontiac invites you to see what Going Bananas is all about, because his general manager, Del Oakes, and his new car sales manager, Terry Harmon, are doing just that, with deals on 78 Pontiacs, no matter what kind of Pontiac you're interested in. You'll go bananas over the super deals you'll find at Howard Wilson Pontiac, so get a deal with a real appeal at Howard Wilson Pontiac, 7230 Market Street, Boardman.
5:09 remaining in this basketball game. It's Mooney on top, 36-33, and Kenny Lisco will be at the line to shoot at least a 1-and-1. Line right, as Denny mentioned just before the break. Marty Johnson and Howard Eckert have done a good job officiating this game tonight, because there has been very little complaints from the players and coaches on the floor. Maybe out of the crowd you'll hear people complaining, but fans complain about every foul. When the players and coaches don't complain, you know the officials are doing a good job. Let's go line right for the 1-and-1. Takes a long look. The senior fires, rolls around the rim and drops through. Ken now with 10 points in the ball game. 2 out of 3 from the foul line. Bonus free throw is airborne. Off the front of the rim, no. Rebound. Polini comes up with it. Now Crawford. No, they're going to call the foul on who? Stickle. They called it on Jimmy Stickle. I thought Dave Crawford got the foul, but Marty Johnson thought it was Jimmy Stickle's hand that reached out for the hack, and Stickle now, along with Lynn Murray, has 4 personal fouls. And Vince Polini, who has been to the line 8 times and made 4 of them, will be there for the 1-and-1 that falls off. Lisco, the rebound, put it in. Big rebound hoop by Kenny Lisco. He's got 12. 39-33. Mooney out to a 6-point lead. Sideline left Crawford. Back out to Matosco. Stickle to the right of the circle. Still plenty of time left. Some of the Wilson fans tell him to shoot it. They've got a lot of time. 4:45 to go in the game. Murray on the baseline lost the handle, but that's because Mike Ritter reached out and grabbed him. Mike Ritter just picked up his 4th personal foul for the Cardinals. We now have 3 men on the floor in foul trouble. Murray will be at the line to shoot 2 times. Lynn in the ball game, 1 of 2 from the line, has 5 points. Sat down a good deal of the second and third quarters with personal fouls. Foul shot falls off the rim to the right side, no good. So the 6'2 senior will try and split the pair. Second one is airborne and good. Lynn with 6 points, and Wilson trails by 5, 39-34. Cardinal Mooney with a basketball. Bobby Stoops, right sideline, Greg Finnerty. Back out to Stoops, pass in the lane. Volleyball by Murray to Dave Sandy. Good play by Lynn Murray to Matosco. Lynn off to Murray down the floor. We've got a whistle and an offensive foul. Nick Matosco banging into Bobby Stoops. Foul on Nick Matosco is his second. They say the foul occurred after he passed the ball, so it means Bob Stoops will get a chance for the 1-and-1. 4:26 to go in the game. Mooney leads by 5, 39-34. Unbelievably, it was 25-24 at halftime. We have not had many points scored here in the second half. Stoops' foul shot is good. Bobby is now 2 of 3 from the line, has 6 points in the game. He'll get the bonus. 40-34, Mooney. 41 as Stoops hits them both. There's another clutch ball player. Dave Crawford into the forecourt, working on Finnerty. Bounce on the baseline to Dave Sandy. Underneath to Lynn Murray. Reverse layup and a beauty. Lynn Murray with a great move. He's got 8. 41-36, Mooney. 4:10 to go in the game. Right wing, Finnerty. Great couple of dribbles. Looks inside for help. Can't find it. Goes outside to Bob Stoops. Bobby between the circles. Looking for somebody inside. Lobs on the baseline to Finnerty. Greg back out to Stoops, cross court. Ritter on the wing, fires. No. Rebound, Nick Matosco for Wilson. Long lob down the floor to Crawford. Back out to Stickle. Matosco open, top of the circle, shoots good. Nick Matosco with 4, and it's a 3-point ball game, 41-38. Mooney with that lead and the ball. Ritter, sideline left to Stoops between the circles. Finnerty on the right sideline. In the lane to Ritter. Up over Stickle. Good. Mike Ritter with 8. 43-38. 3:20 to go in the game. Wilson trying to come back. Sickles, sideline right. In the lane to Crawford, and Greg Finnerty with the shove. Greg Finnerty picks up his second, and Dave Crawford will go to the line to shoot the 1-1.
I think you might see a little more of that now, too, Jack. Wilson, knowing that Mooney's getting away with it, going down the lane inside the key, they're getting a lot of pushing fouls, tagging fouls, and I think Wilson now will try to capitalize on a few.
Crawford 1 of 3 from the line with the 1-1 attempt. It's airborne and good. 2 points for Dave Crawford, but he's contributed a lot more tonight. For the Redmen, I can count at least 3 offensive fouls he's drawn. Second foul shot also good. Crawford with 3, and it's a 3-point game. 43-40 Mooney. 3:10 to go in the game. Murray trying for the steal. Ball comes free to Crawford. Crawford to Matosco. To Crawford in the lane. Up over Ritter. Yes! Crawford with 5, and it's a 1-point game. 2:55 remaining. My, oh my. Stoops outside. Looks for someone to pass to. As Murray comes out, a long lob into the corner to Pelini. Pelini on the baseline, cut off, back out to Stoops. Stoops holds. To Finnerty. Inside, 2:35 to go in the game. In the lane, Lisco, 10-foot turnaround off the glass, and good. Boy, that ball had eyes the way it stayed in. Lisco was 14. 45-42, 2:20 to go in the game. Sandy, left wing. Holds outside to Crawford. To Matosco. Into the right corner, Lynn Murray. Lynn, couple of dribbles out to the wing. Up top to Crawford. 2:10 to go in the game. Crawford spin dribble down the lane. Sandy, 5-footer. No. Rebound, volleyball out to Finnerty. And Greg slows it up. 2 minutes remaining in Mooney watch time. 1:59 to go in the basketball game. Another barn burner. The score, the Mooney Cardinals 45, the Wilson Redmen 42.
Go bananas! Buy a new auto now and save! If this is your year for a new car, now's the perfect time to get one at Howard Wilson, Pontiac, and Boardman. Because General Manager Del Oaks and new car sales manager Terry Harmon are going bananas with super deals. Firebirds, Sunbirds, Bonnevilles, Catalinas, they're all super low price. Come on out and see for yourself at Howard Wilson, Pontiac, near the corner of Route 224 at 7230 Market Street and... Oh, let's go!
1:59 remaining in this basketball game.